Welcome everyone to the Breast Hustle Podcast, where we talk all things women in business, leadership, and women's health. Hosted by Rachel Whittaker, owner and amazing inventor of the one-handed bra, Bra Easy. A podcast where she shares her journey on building a lingerie brand with a difference. And now, here's your host, Rachel.
Welcome everyone to the very first Breast Hustle Podcast. I'm so excited. I hope you are too. This podcast is all about, hopefully not me knocking the boom all the time, is all about women in business, women leadership, and of course women's health. And so I think that there's super interesting topics that you ladies are going to want to hear about. So at this point, I'm thinking once every fortnight would be a good idea. Hopefully, at some stage I can get it up to weekly. And then, if things go really well with my startup, then I would do these daily. Because then I can keep you up to date with exactly what's going on with my startup. And that is super interesting. You see, at the moment, yep, it's going to be about the boom. Just so sorry. At the moment, I'm working for another company in my day job. So typically, I'm a IT project manager. So I implement heaps of really cool stuff. And it's super exciting work because I know it actually makes a difference in people's lives. But does it actually help my family other than just getting an income? Not so much. And so I really wanted to make sure that I have something that's going to leave a legacy on the planet. And as it happened, my youngest daughter was diagnosed with a brain tumour. And this is not something to laugh about because it was super serious. She got an adult brain tumour at the age of 9. And during the surgery to remove that brain tumour, she had a deep brain stroke. That left her with the ability to really only use one hand. The other hand she has no real use of. Well, I guess use of would be an incorrect word. She's unable to use the hand. She's unable to do that very motion that I'm doing now, which is to open and close your hand. So she can't grasp things with that hand at all. So I thought, well, how is she ever going to be able to put on a bra? The women in my family are quite busty and it's going to happen. So I need to think about this before it becomes a problem. So I searched and I searched. I searched the planet for over a year and a half to try and find a bra that she could put on with one hand. Surely it existed. I even searched Google patents to see if there was a patent registered that perhaps somewhere is getting manufactured that I just wasn't available here in Australia. And lo and behold, I find that there's actually nothing. So there was a couple of attempts. So some women had tried to invent a bra that you could put on with one hand. Women that had strokes, and it had exactly the same condition that Jamie had, a restriction to use a normal bra. And so I went to my sewing machine and I invented a bra you could put on with one hand. It took me 8 months to find the Velcro that would work with that bra because it needed to be easy on, secure, so there's no wardrobe malfunction because the bra is the last garment you would want that to happen. And it had to be easy off. So I had some sort of really definitive requirements that I needed to make sure happen. So after 8 months of investigation, I actually found the right Velcro that worked. That was super soft as well, was another requirement. And so I put the bra together and registered my patent. We are the only bra you can put on with just one hand. And we call it Bra Easy for that very reason. It is so easy. It is so truly easy that anyone can put it on. And if you're in a wheelchair and you need someone to put it on you, they can open up both sides. So they're not touching up to put it on. So there is that element of getting your dignity back with this garment. So that's how my startup began. I'm not a fashion person, I'm in technology, and that's my natural state of being. I'm a geek. I'm not a fashionista in any shape or form. The only reason I dye my hair is to cover the greys because that's seemed to be a better result. So it's been an interesting journey, and my startup, we started selling in June of last year, and that's been super exciting. And it's the emails of appreciation that we get that really makes the difference in our lives. The emails stating that they changed someone's life and they've been looking for 12 years and this is going to be the best thing for them. Those sorts of things are amazing, and they feed my heart with joy. And during this pandemic where we're all locked down, and I've been working from the same space for over 12 months now, the number of times that I've been into the office is just 6 in over 12 months. I feel like we could almost call these interactions that we have during lockdown, whether it be on Microsoft Teams or Zoom or any other sort of video devices, being a mullet engagement. And by that I mean that it's all business at the front and it's party at the bottom, because we're all sitting here in tracky pants. We've all put on the COVID kilos and we can't help that. But like, who's gonna know? Nobody's gonna know. So it's just, these are the things that I think about. I'm stuck in my study, just talking to myself at times because I'm the only one home during the day. And it's been super important for me to have some noise, because at some stage it got really, really quiet and that was too hard. So I would put the radio on. I put radios on all over the house to try and get some noise in the house. I would listen to different iTunes and Clubhouse and YouTube and you name it. I listened to everything because I needed that engagement. There was no audio sort of activity, or visual for that matter. I don't travel anywhere anymore. Hopefully I haven't forgotten how to drive my car. But it's been a journey to get to this point, and I just felt like I needed something to be able to express my creativity. And to do that, I thought, well, isn't a podcast a great idea to be able to express that creativity and share knowledge and experience and stories with other women? So that's what I decided to do. So that's part of how the Breast Hustle came about. And I'm really excited. So I hope that you subscribe and tune in on all of our socials and watch and download all of these episodes. And as we go, if you have anyone that you would like me to interview, then put a comment in or contact me on my website. So just contact us at thebreasthustle.com. We've got a fantastic website. You can sign up to the newsletter, get the latest information, and just remember, this is podcast number 1. So at this point, I'm not sending you a lot of emails, but I would love to engage with you, ladies, my community. Let's connect, and we can do a lot together. And thank you for watching our very first podcast episode. This is Rachel from The Breast Hustle, and I'll talk to you soon.